Yo, X-Quizzers! Ready for today's challenge? We've got 120 flags lined up, and you only get 3 seconds to name the country. Each flag equals 1 point. Sounds easy? Let's see if you can really call yourself a flag master. Smash that subscribe button and join the X-Quiz family. Let's play and level up together. Which country is it? This one is too easy. That's United States. This flag belongs to who? Boom! That is United Kingdom. Country check. Guess it. Without a doubt, that is Canada. Guess which country this is. Clearly, that is Brazil. Who owns this flag? Boom! That's Argentina. What nation's flag we talking about? That flag belongs to Mexico. Can you guess the flag's country? That happens to be Germany. This flag equals which country? Boom! That is France. Whose flag is this? Without a doubt, Italy. Which country's vibes you see here? Boom! That is Spain. All right, which country is this? Clearly, that is Russia. Where in the world is this flag from? That is China, for sure. Tell me, what flag is this? Easy one, Japan. What country is this? No mistake, that is South Korea. This flag belongs to who? For sure, that is India. Which country is it? 100%. That is Indonesia. Challenge time. Name this flag. That right there is Australia. Where in the world is this flag from? That flag belongs to Saudi Arabia. Flag quiz. Guess it. Boom! That is Turkey. Who owns this flag? Oh yeah, that is South Africa. All right, which country is this? That is Egypt, hands down. All right, which country is this? Boom! That is Israel. Challenge time. Name this flag. Definitely Iran. Can you name the country? No doubt in my mind, that is Iraq. All right, which country is this? Definitely, that country is Pakistan. Yo, whose flag you think this is? That is Afghanistan. This flag belongs to who? Easy one. This is Vietnam. All right, which country is this? Easy one. This is Philippines. Flag check. Which country is it? Without a doubt, Thailand. Any clue? Which country's flag? That is Greece. Who owns this flag? That is Poland, no doubt. This flag equals which country? Clearly, the answer is Ukraine. Yo, whose flag you think this is? Without a doubt, Sweden. Guess which country this is? Yep, that is Norway. Quick guess. Which country flag? That is Switzerland, for sure. Challenge time. Name this flag. 100%. That is Netherlands. Quick guess. Which country flag? That is Cuba, no doubt. All right. Which country is this? Definitely South Sudan. Flag quiz. Guess it. Easy one. Nigeria. Guess which country this is. That happens to be Kenya. Guess what nation owns this flag? That happens to be Andorra. Which country's vibes you see here? That flag belongs to Bhutan. Can you guess the flag's country? Oh, that has to be Liechtenstein. Who's flagging this one? Easy one. Eswatini. Guess what nation owns this flag? Oh yeah, that is Kiribati. Challenge time. Name this flag. No mistake, that is Palau. Flag quiz. Guess it. Clearly, that is Malawi. Flag quiz. Guess it. That happens to be Comoros. Do you know the country? That right there is Cape Verde. Quick guess. Which country flag? No mistake. Djibouti. Do you know the country? Yep, that is Seychelles. This flag belongs to who? That flag belongs to Vanuatu. Country check. Guess it. Yep, that is Nauru. Who owns this flag? That is Samoa, for sure. Can you name the country? Clearly Solomon Islands. Can you name the country? Easy one. St. Kitts and Nevis. Yo, whose flag you think this is? Boom! That is St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Can you name the country? Yep, that is Mauritius. This flag equals which country? Boom! That's Brunei. All right, which country is this? Clearly Timor-Leste. Yo, whose flag you think this is? Oh yeah, that is Micronesia. This flag belongs to who? Yep, that is Tuvalu. What country is this? For sure, that is Tonga. This flag belongs to who? Clearly Marshall Islands. What country is this? Definitely Monaco. What country is this? Definitely. That country is San Marino. What country is this? That flag belongs to Sao Tome and Principe. Can you guess the flag's country? Yep, that is Guinea-Bissau. Can you guess the flag's country? Without a doubt, that is Equatorial Guinea. All right, which country is this? That flag belongs to Eritrea. Guess which country this is? Clearly Suriname. Guess what nation owns this flag? Clearly Guyana. Flag quiz. Guess it. That is Lesotho, no doubt. Yo, whose flag you think this is? That right there is Gabon. This flag equals which country? I bet that is Burundi. Flag quiz. Guess it. Definitely Central African Republic. Can you guess the flag's country? Yep, that is Chad. Can you guess the flag's country? Without a doubt, Mauritania. All right, which country is this? That is Togo, no doubt. Do you know the country? Boom! That is the Gambia. Country check. Guess it. Nailed it! That's Antigua and Barbuda. Which country's vibes you see here? That is Barbados. Do you know the country? Yep, that is St. Lucia. Can you guess the flag's country? Easy one, Grenada. All right, which country is this? Yep, that's Belize. Quick guess. Which country flag? That is Luxembourg. Any clue? Which country's flag? Boom! That is Malta. All right, which country is this? Easy one. The answer is Montenegro. Flag check. Which country is it? Without a doubt, North Macedonia. Yo, whose flag you think this is? That's Bosnia and Herzegovina. Whose flag is this? That happens to be Moldova. Flag quiz. Guess it. No doubt in my mind, that's Armenia. Yo, whose flag you think this is? Yep, that is Georgia. Can you name the country? Clearly Kyrgyzstan. Guess the country. Flag edition. Oh yeah, that is Tajikistan. Which country is it? Yep, that is Uzbekistan. Can you guess the flag's country? Without a doubt, Turkmenistan. Do you know the country? No mistake, that is Mongolia. Whose flag is this? That is Laos. Any clue? Which country's flag? Easy one. That country is Cambodia. Flag quiz. Guess it. Boom! That is St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Do you know the country? Easy one. St. Kitts and Nevis. Yo, whose flag you think this is? Boom! That is Sierra Leone. All right, which country is this? That is Guinea, no mistake. Yo, whose flag you think this is? 100%, that's Benin. Can you guess the flag's country? No doubt, that is Burkina Faso. Who owns this flag? Clearly Ivory Coast. Which country's vibes you see here? Yep, that is Madagascar. Can you name the country? Clearly Mozambique. Which country's vibes you see here? Yep, that is Zambia. Which country is it? This one is easy. The answer is Zimbabwe. Any clue? Which country's flag? Without a doubt, Namibia. What nation's flag we talking about? For sure, that's Botswana. Country check. Guess it. Clearly, that's Angola. Guess the country. Flag edition. That is Ethiopia for sure. Which country's vibes you see here? Easy one. Maldives. Guess what nation owns this flag? That is Nepal. This flag belongs to who? Clearly Papua New Guinea. Can you name the country? Oh yeah, that is Fiji. Do you know the country? Clearly, that is Vatican City.